working in the sun, getting the sunlight. Hey, what's up, G? What's up? What's up? Get 10 in. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Say these 20, these things feel heavy. Say these 20, boy, they feel like at least 30 to 35. What's up? How y'all feeling today? What's up, Glow? Hey man, I got 20s, but what do you got dumbbells at the crib? Glow 97. You can get ripped up with 20s. You go for 30s, you know. I should have grabbed 30s, but these 20s, man, they feel heavy though. Oh, you got 30s, 20s, and 15? Shit, you got enough to put on a lot of muscle. So them 30s, and them 20s is good for them the heavy, and then them 15s is good for them reps. So that them 30s and them 20s gonna put them gains on you, and them 15 gonna put them cuts on you. So if you at your crib right now, you outside, where you at? Cause I can show you right now. If you grab some 20s, I can show you right now, and I bet you wherever you at, you gonna see that shit burn. I can show you a quick workout with just 20s, and it'll burn your whole arm. Your whole arm will be on fire, bro. So if you do got them, you won't feel a burn. I can show you a quick little workout that'll burn them arms, man. Cause my stuff on fire. Or you at the crib? Shit. Man, if you could grab them, you grab your 20s, and I'll show you a quick workout that could burn them arms and put some gains on you. And you only gonna do one set. You're not even gonna do 2 and 3 sets. You only gonna do one set. But I guarantee you, when you finish, your arm gonna burn, and you only got 20s in your hand. So if you got the 20s, you could go get the 20s, and I'll show you. So You see, I want to hit back more often, so I hit back with the dumbbells. Yeah, hey, you can hit them with the back with the dumbbell. You can sit on the chair and like lean forward and come like this, coming up. You know what I'm saying? You can hit back like that, or you can lay down on something like a bench and just pull them up to you, or you can go from the back. So it's however you want to do it, but make sure you keep that stress on the muscle. So as long as you keep stress on the muscle, man, you gonna get ripped up. So you just keeping the stress on that muscle. And like I say, this ain't nothing heavy. This only 20s, but I'm gonna make it feel intense. What's up, G? Looking good. Hey, what's up, Beth? Oh, I ain't seen you in a long time. Where you been, girl? You been working out? Damn. What the damn thing about hit me in the face? Oh, my eye burning. Just leaving soon. Oh shit, girl. Oh, how much weight you lost then? You must have lost a lot of weight, girl. You ready? They know what's up. What's up? Yeah, you must have lost a lot of weight. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, that summer right there, man. Y'all look good, man. You don't gotta be no ripped up person. You don't gotta be no swole person. As long as you feel you look good, the rest speak for itself. And you just go outside and get your little walk in, do your little workouts, and your body gonna speak for itself. Salute, they know. Remember, no waste, just feel good and looking good. Hey, for real. Hey, for real, it's all about feeling good. He said, I'm going to hit chest right now. Thank you for the advice, bro. I will make them feel. Hey, yeah, make them feel heavy, bro. Cause that's all that matters when you putting on them. Only thing the muscle want to know is the stress. Even if you don't got weights and you walking and your body feel like giving up on that mile you walk, and do another mile. Because when your body feel like giving up, it's tapping into that stress. So do another mile and walk with the other mile, you know, because if you tell your brain you're only gonna do 1 mile, it's only set for 1 mile. So now you do another mile. It wasn't ready for the second mile. So that's when the fat burning come in, because your body know whatever you say you're gonna do, your body ready for that stress. So you do the opposite, or you do more. You do more than what you say you was gonna do, because your body ready for that for whatever you say you was gonna do. So even if you do chest and you say you're gonna do 10 reps, 3 sets, it's already ready for that. It already know how you gonna work out. So then you do 15 reps and you do 2 sets, and then you do 1 set of 15, and you might switch it up. Your last set, you might go to failure till you can't go no more. And then get you a spotter to make you boost up like 5 or 6 more reps. Your body wasn't ready for that. So now that's a different stress on your body. Now you got to start eating sugar, or you got to start eating some type of food in your body for energy. That's all you want to turn that bad food or whatever you ate into energy, instead of storing it in as fat. That's all it is. It's just tricks to looking good. Yeah, I'm telling you, bro, it's just tricks to looking good. It ain't all it cracked up the seam. So even if you want to take something, you still got to put the work in. So they tell you don't need to take whatever they telling you to take, because you just got to put the work in. So that's a shortcut. But once you start taking whatever you taking, shit, you're gonna be back at square one. So you got to look at, once you take whatever they got out there, you do, When you stop, your body like, okay, it was dependent on whatever you was working on. But if you go all natural and put all the work in by yourself, you're gonna keep them gains forever. You're gonna be an old man with still them cuts and gains. You might gain a little weight or you might lose a little weight, but you still gonna keep that nice foundation because you built that. You built that from ground up, just like building a house. You built that from ground up. So all that gonna stay with you. Like me, I'm gonna be an old man and all this is gonna stay with me. Well, I'm gonna look better, but I'm just saying it's gonna stay with me because I put in the work and my body know the work I put in. And it's all with muscle memory. When you hit the gym, even if you miss a month and you go back in there, but you put in work and you wasn't taking nothing and you was all natural, your body go on muscle memory. So it remember what you did. It just got to put the work in to feel the workouts. So that's what's gonna put you with that muscle memory to putting the work in. So just put the work in, man. Because I know some people probably take pre-workout, some people probably take whatever they take, and then when they miss it, they probably don't take it no more. Or when they miss some days, when they go to the gym and they forgot to take it, they be like, dang man, I forgot to take such and such, because your body depending on that. Instead of you putting the work in and your body depending on that. When your body depending on the work, man, you turn into a monster. You tap into your inner beast. Your inner beast, once your inner beast come out, that's when you look good because you have a different glow about yourself. The inner beast will push that size on you, will push that nice definition, will push that positive energy, all that, the glow and all the positive energy and everything that's in that realm is with when you let out the beast inside. So when you let out the beast, not a bad beast, but I'm talking about the spiritual, the inner you. When you let that out, man, you take off. You don't need, when you let the inner you out, you don't need to take nothing. You just take off. But they're not going to tell you that because they want you to buy their products. So as you buy their products, you're wasting your money because shit. You really just when you buy their products, you really just doing this, taking your money and just flushing it down the toilet. That's all you're doing. Or you just burning money. That's all you're doing. But when you find an inner beast, shit, that's when it come out. So like me, if I was gonna make this heavy, I just make this intense. I just slow down with my reps and make it real intense. Make it real intense. And see, if I want to challenge my muscle right here, this is what I'm gonna show y'all. If I want to challenge my muscle, and my muscle think I'm just gonna do 10, right? But watch how I flip this. I'm about to turn it up. Now see, it's already, see I feel it is already saying, all right, you did your 10, 9. Then you switch it up. Don't stop going though. See, my body ain't know I was gonna curl it. So you gotta switch. And watch this, I'm gonna make it intense. But I'm only doing one set of this, but I'm gonna keep going though. But it's gonna be so intense to where my body like, man, what the fuck is this dude doing? So now, here we go. We're gonna turn it back to them hands. You see what I'm saying? So now, my bicep is struggling because it's like, hold on, we didn't know he was gonna do this. That's all you're doing, you just tricking the muscle. Just trick that muscle. That's all you're doing, see? Just trying to give up, and then you go back to the curls. But I ain't stopping though. So my body don't know what's going on. Whatever you say you're gonna do more or go harder with your reps. Because that's what puts the size on you, that's what put the gains, that's what put that muscle on you. That's what I'm telling you, you don't need all that. But you gotta work. Then we going to this. See? He didn't know we was gonna do all this, but he going into negative because he wasn't ready for it. Shit. See, your body gonna go in negative fast because it wasn't ready for that reaction you was gonna give it. So the stress I just gave it, it wasn't ready for that. It was just ready for the 10 that I said I was gonna do. So that's when I say y'all tweak it and twitch it, and then the muscle gonna do what it gotta do. The gain's gonna speak for itself. And then you put the work in. People gonna thank you taking whatever you taking because you put so much work in when you're not in the gym, your body's still taking off. That's how you want to work out. He said, do that with 50s. I could do it with 50s. I could do it with 60s. That's how I know you don't be on my channel, man. Man, you ain't even see me deadlift. I deadlift 610 pounds. Man, I bench 465. you must don't know who you talking to, boy. You talking to an animal. That's why I tell you, all my videos deep at the bottom, all my shorts at the bottom when I was going heavy, I already showed people what I can do. That's why I could grab something light and make this intense. Because that's what I'm showing y'all. Y'all see my videos where I go heavy, but off camera, I go light. And that's how I put that size on how I want, because I just put the stress on the muscle. The heavyweights just give you that blow and big and strong. But this what makes you want to quit. These lightweights. This what makes the person want to quit. Anybody could grab a heavyweight and just push. But can you grab light weights and keep going? Keep going to failure. Because heavyweights, you only gone through 3 or 4, probably 1, and stop. You ain't even put a lot of stress on that muscle. You ain't even work that muscle. You just put heavy weight on the muscle. Nah, you want to work that muscle. And that's when it's going to grow. But right now, I'm just sitting in the sun to get that natural vitamin D from the sun. Natural vitamin D, baby. That's how we doing, sitting outside getting that natural vitamin D. Exactly. Get more reps and muscle breaks down with yeah, I'm telling you, because them reps would do it. The heavy weight just making you bigger, make you a little stronger, you know what I'm saying? Or make you a power lifter, but any power lifter you look at, they fat. Most power lifters you look at, they fat. You ain't gonna see no ripped up power lifter unless he on steroids. That's the only way you're gonna see a ripped up power lifter, if he on steroids. But if a power lifter, you see him just walking around in the gym and all that, he gonna have a big belly. He gonna be fat. That dude gonna be fat, man. So that's why I'm telling y'all. And he gonna eat a whole bunch of carbs to lift that heavy weight. You gotta eat so much carbs to lift them heavy weights. But consistency, dedication, and always showing up, that's gonna get you the gains you want, and that's gonna get you that muscle you want too. That's gonna put that definition on you want. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all want to ego lift and see the next man lift heavy, and you want to reach your goal. It's okay to reach your goal. After you reach your goal and lift that heavy weight, go back down to the light weights and do your reps. So do your heavy weight however you're gonna do it. Finish your set, then go back down to your light weights and do reps. Now, I guarantee you, watch how much definition you put on your body then with the heavy weights. So that's gonna put it on you, dog. I'm just sitting in that sun, getting that vitamin, getting that energy, getting that natural energy from the universe. Because remember, your body's waiting to hear from you. Your body waiting for you to put the work in. This is your reality. So you create what you want to create. This is your creation. Create however you want your body to look. Create it. Imagine it. It got to come into fruition. It got to. That's the law of the universe. It got to. You got to answer whatever you say. But you got to see it. If you don't see it, it's not going to happen. As long as you can see it, you can feel it, you can smell it, you can taste it, it got to happen. But you can't take something from somebody else. The universe not going to do it. Like if you want another man, girl, you can't do that because the universe ain't going to give it to you. You got it in the wrong way. So, but if you want your own girl, your own lady, you create what you want to create. Your body, you create what you want to create. That's why that stuff is an illusion taking stuff. You'll look good for a couple months or a couple years, but then they catch heart attacks and all that because their body wasn't meant to grow that big. So take your time, man. Step by step, it's a journey. Take your time on this journey, man. Just take your time. The journey speaks for itself. So take your time. What's up, little doggy? Yeah, take your time. But I'm about to hit the shower now, though. I ain't got my workout. I just ran 3 miles. And then I did this little workout. So now I'm about to take a shower and I'm about to go draw some pictures. I like drawing. So I'm about to go draw some cartoons or something. And then I eat probably around 5. Yeah, I start eating around 5. I should do a live where I draw on the live. Draw my pictures, my little cartoon pictures. I like cartoons. I be trying to draw people, but people be hard to draw to me. Like I'm not good to where I can look at somebody and just draw them. I'm not that good yet. I gotta look at a picture to draw something. But some people could just look at people and just go off there. I ain't that good yet. But I will be. You know what I'm saying? I'm keep practicing. That's how I want to be to where I can look at somebody and just sketch them. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to do. But right now I'm taking baby steps because I ain't drawing 20 years, but now I started back drawing. So I noticed I got more relief, I be inspired more, I be passionate more, I be more happier when I draw. So they make me feel good. But I need to learn how to paint too. I need to learn how to paint some pictures because that's why I like to paint. Hey, for sure, they know what type of protein is the best. Protein is your regular chicken and your regular vegetables and stuff. Them the protein I say take. You know, I don't know about the rest of them, but that's what I say. Eat your protein because if you eat it, you put on more gains faster. But if you take a supplement, it's a supplement. You know what I'm saying? The word speaks for itself. It's a supplement. It's not the real actual thing. It's for if you can't get that much protein in, then you go to the supplement. But I say eat all your protein because that's what I do. And then my body took off. Once I ate all my protein, man, my body took off, bro. When I first started working out, I was drinking muscle milk, but I noticed it was just making me bigger. It was a protein shake called muscle milk. I was drinking that when I first started working out, and I was like, man, it's gonna make me bigger. It's gonna make me, you know. And but I was dumbfounded. Didn't even know that shit don't do nothing. But I'm looking at the commercials. I'm looking at all the stuff that everybody's saying in the gym. But I'm like, this motherfucking protein milk don't really. It just made me bigger. It didn't make me stronger. None make me. It just made me fat, really. So, because I was drinking 2 of them a day, so that just made me big. But I noticed when I started knowing the information on how to build muscle and all that, and then I wasn't drinking no muscle milk, and then I was just drinking nothing but water, and I went to eat all my protein. I noticed I had more gains, I had more strength, I had more muscle, I had more endurance. When I was dependent on my own body, I had more everything. I had more strength. And I'm stronger now than when I was drinking a protein shake. So that's why I'm giving y'all free advice to where you don't gotta waste your time on a protein shake. You know, just eat your protein and you gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? And get your little fruits and vegetables in, you know. But if you can't get all that in, then you can take whatever you're gonna take. I'm not telling no man what to do. Whatever you're gonna take it. But I know me, I'd rather stay all natural and put the work in because it's the pain, it's the dedication, it's the your body want to give up, but you keep going. That's the discipline. That's what makes it. And then you know it was all you. So you appreciate everything. It's like if I just gave you $50,000, right? You gonna go to the mall, you gonna go here, you gonna go there, you're gonna spend it on your girl, your kids, you gonna spend it fast. But if you work for your 50,000, you're not gonna spend that money fast. You're gonna take your time, you're gonna save it, you're gonna try to invest in something, you're gonna try to build something, and it's gonna generate more money. But if I would have give you that 50,000, you just gonna ball out. You're gonna buy new shoes, new whatever you're gonna buy. But that 50,000 that you had to work for, that's gonna stay because you're gonna try to make more money. You're gonna try to generate more money. That's how your body is. So that's what you want to do. Yeah, that's what you want to do. What's up, G? What's up, G? What's up? What's up? Online. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? I have big plans for this summer. Hey, yeah, man, Jacob. Yeah. What's up, Slayer? I hear you, brother. Appreciate your strong mindset. Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. I just be telling y'all the natural way to get in shape, bro. You know, everybody want to pay for it. Why you want to waste money? I don't get that. Why you want to waste money? You know what I'm saying? That money, you could spend that money on your bills or something else, or invest in yourself. You know what I'm saying? And you could sell your product. You know, only thing you is making them rich. Like, I'm gonna kick some knowledge to y'all. You gotta remember, nobody is better than the other person. If Lil Wayne, Jay-Z, or Kevin Gates come in y'all face, some people be all shocked and, you know, doing all that. But you got to remember, everybody is equal. The only reason that they have more money than you is because 50 million people brought their product. They had to ask people, they had to, you know what I'm saying, hey, man, can y'all buy this? Because if nobody brought Jay-Z song or nobody brought nothing of Jay-Z or nothing of Beyonce, they would be regular like you. So you got to find out a product or something that you can provide for people to motivate them, you know what I'm saying, to make them buy your product. And if 50 million people buy your product, you have 50 million. Or you'll be big with the millions, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of people, it just take a lot of people to buy your product, a lot of people to invest in you, and then you become a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? It's not you and your situation because you have a lack of understanding of the situation of this universe and how it works. Once you wake up in the morning, the first thing you do is speak to the universe. And once you're doing that, you're starting to get familiar with the universe. You're starting to get familiar with how you feel, how you move, how your emotions is. And once you do all that, you starting to tap in your subconscious mind. You starting to tap into your soul. You start hearing your soul speak to you more. And once you tap into that, now we go on manifestation. Now with manifestation, since you're familiar with your soul, you're familiar with the universe, back familiar with the universe, now you start doing stuff. You start talking to yourself more. You start meditating more. And that's what brings you back to the universe. Because every situation you're going through is because I'll say the inner you is making that come to you. It's what you putting out. So whatever you putting out, that's what's coming to you. If you got a crazy girlfriend, you put that energy out. So she was attracted to your energy, and that's how you got her. If you got a crazy boyfriend, you put that energy out, and that energy came to you. It's a part of you. That's the only way you can date somebody. That's the only way you could be around somebody. Because you ever been with somebody and you be like, man, you got bad energy, and you won't go around that person. So the only reason why you talk to people And the only reason why you be around people because y'all in the same energy field, and that's the energy that you giving off. So that's what's coming back to you. So that's what's gonna always be around you. So if you got a bad friend, a messy friend, a stealing friend, or whoever, you give off that energy. You might not steal, but it's some type of form of energy you giving off to be around that person. Because if you're not giving the energy off, they can't even be in your circle. They can't even be around you. So some part of you, the inner you have to change, and your situation gonna change, and the whole universe will change for you when you change in the inner you. You got to change with your spirit. Once your spirit change, your whole situation to change, your whole surroundings. You creating everything right now and you don't even know it. You just thinking you going to work. You created that job you go to. You created them kids. You created the husband. You created everything in your mind and in your inner spirit, and you don't even know you created that universe. But you just have to tap into your inner self. And once you see your inner self, you're going to see the creation you created. But you got to take time to get to know yourself. Some people don't know themselves. Take time to know yourself. Just sit somewhere quiet and just start asking questions. And you're gonna start seeing everything unfold. But you know what I'm saying? Ask the right questions. Don't ask no crazy questions. Just ask why I'm here, what I'm here to do. You know what I'm saying? What do this situation I learn from? How is this situation challenging me? You know, just ask, good questions. Well, not good questions, but you know what I mean. The meaningful questions, and the universe gonna start opening doors for you. You're gonna start going to job interviews and get a job like that. You know what I'm saying? Because every job that's meant for you is already there. You just gotta switch your inner you channel on and go to that frequency. Whatever you want in life, change to that frequency, and you gonna see what I'm talking about. If you want to be whatever you want to be, start acting like that person. Not person, but you know what I'm saying. Let's just say you want to be a pilot. Let's just say you want to drive planes. You know what I'm saying. Start seeing yourself in that uniform. Start seeing yourself walking down the aisle, telling people how you doing. Start seeing yourself do whatever. You know, it's your universe. You know what I'm saying. You the creator. That's why God put us on this earth to create. So He's showing you that, but you got to put the work in. You got to create. He said, this summer I am going to build muscle and make money. Okay, you just said, so now it got to come to fruition. Now you got to put the action behind it. Also, I'm 16. It will be a challenge. Since you said it's going to be a challenge, it's going to be a challenge. See, your words is like spells. So words is energy. So like you just said, you know, this summer I'm going to build muscle. I'm going to make money. Okay, it say, okay, Jacob wanna make money this summer and you gonna build muscle. And then you came back and say, also I'm 16 and it will be a challenge. So when you say the second sentence, you put doubt on it because you put doubt on the universe. You saying the universe can't give you muscle and can't give you money because you just say also 16. So it will be a challenge. No, it's not gonna be no challenge because the universe can make you a millionaire by tomorrow, but you gotta want it. You gotta when you want the money or you want whatever you want, you don't worry about how it's gonna come. Don't worry about how you gonna get it. Don't worry about what blockage. Don't do none of that. Just know it's already there. You gotta treat it like you already got the money, you already got the girl, you already got the car. You gotta treat it like that, like it's already outside. That car you want is already outside. You just got to go and put the key in there and do it. So once you do it like that, the universe got to open up because now it's like, you know what? Man, this man said he want to make money. He want to build muscle. Okay, boom. He already see his muscles. He already see everything. So now we got to make it come. But don't put doubt up on it. It's not no challenge. It's not none of that. Everything you want is already there. You already got the muscle and you already got the money. So it's not gonna be no challenge, G, because you're 16. Now you already got it, because it's some 16-year-old, 15-year-olds that's millionaire. Remember that. So that should tell you right there. Yep, the energy you're giving will be the energy you're receiving. That's why I say the inner you. Once you release that, everything that you putting out is coming back in different forms. And sometimes it come back in different forms of people. You know, you might have cheated on that person, and then you get in the next relationship and you getting cheated on, or your mama getting cheated on, your cousin getting cheated on. It's all what you did in the interview. It's just coming in different forms. It might don't hit you back, but it's gonna hit in your circle. Somewhere in your circle, that energy is coming back. It might be you used to punk people when you was a kid and bully people. Now your kids is getting bullied because it's coming back in some form of energy. That energy got to come back. So it might don't hit you, but it's gonna hit something around you to where you still feel it. You still got to feel that energy. So that's how I do. You might have cheated on your girl or cheated on your whoever, and then you got to look at some type of you on the unit. You on the energy of cheating, so you might get cheated out some money. You might get cheated out a deal. You might get cheated out a plan. You might get cheated out a friendship. Some form of that energy got to come back, and it comes in different forms. But that energy is coming back. So you got to look at that too. Oh, you got to look at that too, that energy. I don't mean to be preaching to y'all, but that the message is for somebody. What is the muscle mass? Muscle mass is just what you put on when you in the gym of the stress. But muscle is mostly water. So if you're not drinking enough water, you can't put on muscle mass. Muscle is mostly water. So you have to drink a good amount of water to put on muscle mass. That's what your body function off. If you go on to water, this how you know everything is for everything. Water flows with everything. If we don't have no water in that ground, it's gonna what? It's gonna looking dead, dry, get so dry that it burn up and I mean get on fire and all that. So you need water in the ground to make everything grow. To make everything grow, water. So then you need water in the sea for all the creatures in the sea to swim. You need water in the clouds to come down and get on the grass and all that. You know, do its thing with Mother Nature. You need water in your body, but if you drink too much water, you can kill yourself. If you don't drink enough water, you can kill yourself. You need just a good amount of water just to survive. And if you, like I said, if you don't have water, you're gonna die regardless. But when you come in the world and you a baby, you in a woman's stomach in a water bag. So everything is water. That's why I say you need water. You don't need no cold drink, no soda, no juice, no nothing. You need the water. All that put that muscle on you. It's the water. Everything flows around water. So as you start understanding that, and then you know, evil energy, if you're around water, evil energy don't really go with water. You can look at any movie, any witch that do a spell, she got to have water in that pot to make whatever spell she want, because water is energy. It breaks it down to you. For anything you look at is water. All the animals, they got to drink water. Even the animals in the water need some water. I'm telling you, bro, you need water. They body produce some type of form of water to where they got to survive. I'm telling you, bro, I be dropping. I'm telling you, bro, man, I appreciate you. Hey, bro, I appreciate you too. I'm telling you, bro, I just be trying to give people wisdom and tap into the inner self that I know they could tap into. I'm not trying to tell you nothing negative. I'm just trying to say if somebody negative around you, it's something in the inner you that energy coming back from probably when you was a kid or probably when you was whatever. And you got to remember, all the energy come with you from the past lives too. You lived on this earth. So you might have did something in your past life and that energy is still on you. And you like, why is this happening? But you got to remember, don't ask why. I say, what can I learn from this situation? How is this situation challenging my intelligence, my knowledge, my wisdom. So how can I look at the brighter side of this information, and how can I move from this situation? What can I learn from it? So once you know what can you learn from that situation, everything gonna start opening up for you. I'm telling you, man. So just take time, bro. If something negative in your life, change something within the inner you. It's something you not doing. It ain't something they doing, because you just don't got to be around them. But it's something you doing. Once you change the inner you, everything around you changes. Everything. And what you watch, what you listen to, all that is in your subconscious mind. You watching negative, that's in your subconscious mind. You listening to negative, that's in your subconscious mind. You looking at negative stuff, that's in your subconscious mind. Everything you do is in your subconscious mind, and that's just making your energy messed up. That's why I've just been sitting in the sun, and I could feel, you feel good, man. You start appreciating life more. You start appreciating the grass. You start appreciating the birds that's walking around, the birds that's chirping, the bees that's on the flowers. You start seeing everybody have a job to do. The bees have a job to make the honey. The birds have a job. The air that we breathe in have a job, because if the oxygen not here, we not here. So everything has a job on this earth, and that's why he put it like that. That's why if he would have put my foot as my arm, something would be wrong. So he put your arm right here, because this is where your arm's supposed to be. He put your chin right here, because this is where your chin's supposed to be. He could have put any body part somewhere else, but this is where it's supposed to be. And that's why your body function the way it functions. So everything has a job. You might not be a millionaire, billionaire, but it's only because you don't want to be. It's not that you broke, no. It's just you didn't create something, and you don't have the courage, and you don't have the discipline, and you don't have, I won't even say you don't have, I'll say you just ain't tapped, my bad, I'm wrong on that. You just ain't tapped into the inner you yet. You ain't tapped into, and you don't believe in the inner you. So some people don't even believe in the inner you, so they just the universe just giving them anything. So it's just giving you anything. It's just like that. Okay, you want a big booty girl? I'm gonna give you a big booty girl, but I'm gonna make her crazy. I'm gonna make her a cheater. I'm gonna make her this, because you didn't tell me what you wanted. So I'm gonna give you everything. Everything. Here you go. And then now you gotta figure out why your life is a mess, because you just gotta tap in the inner you and start changing that energy. That's what's gonna put everything you want. But you gotta change, dog. You gotta wake up and change from this matrix. You gotta wake up. And once you wake up, you tell other people, and if they receive the message, good. But if they don't, just move on, because that's how God was. God will tell you, this what I'm here to do, and if you don't do it, it is what it is. Then he move on. He don't keep explaining himself. He say, this what I'm here, this what I'm gonna do, this what's gonna happen. Boom, I'm gone. And he was gone. He did what he had to do. And that's what he's telling us. You got to do what you're supposed to do. I sent you to the earth to do what you, but then he go back to, I came to die for y'all, so y'all don't have no excuse. I was around prostitutes, I was around killers, he was around homosexuals, he was around everything on this earth that we around. He was around material things. He got, he didn't get tempted, but the devil tried to tempt him with jewelry, money, everything, everything. But he didn't fall for it. So he did that to show you don't got, dang, God is amazing. He say, you don't got no excuse on not to get back to heaven. You don't got no excuse. So if you don't get back where you came from, that was you. You don't have no excuse, because I did it. And I'm your father. I created you. So that's why I say you have the same. Dang, the spirit told me you have the same things that God has in him, because he created you. That's why he said he lives in us. When we don't worship material things, we don't be of the world. When you don't be of the world, God lives in you. But when you of the world, then God doesn't live in you, because he can't, because he's pure. When you're doing too much negative things, other negative things come. But when you're positive, you notice all the positive stuff come. And you start being happy more. It's just like when you was a kid, you was happy. But when you was adult, you seen too many things that kind of made you drift away from, whatever you was doing. So, man, you just got to tap back into that inner you, into that God mode that God lives in you, man, and he wants the best for you. But you got to tap into it. Yeah, man, you got to tap into it and see that he can give you everything right now, but he know you're not even ready for it. So you got to switch some things. And then, even if you look at the devil, he's not a bad guy. Because the reason why I say that he's not a bad guy, because the only way the devil can do something to you if you allow it. That's the only way. The only way the devil can do anything to you on this realm of earth if you allow it. If you don't allow the devil to do nothing, he can't do nothing to you. If he want to give you bad looking girls and you don't indulge in that, it didn't work. If he want to give you millions of dollars, you didn't indulge in that, it didn't work. If he want to bring you to a Diddy party or whatever and you not into that, it didn't work. So the devil always got to ask permission from God to do stuff. So everything that happens bad is not God. God is nothing but good. So whatever bad happens on this realm of earth is whatever we chose to do. It's the choices that we made. If that dude killed that baby, he made that choice to kill that baby. But everybody signed up for some form of character on this earth. Whether it's good or whether it's bad. But that killer or that rapist, something made them that way. So I don't blame nobody for nothing. You kill whatever you do. But something made him that way. Somebody probably kept punking him at school or calling him gay or calling him this and that and made him shit when he was go shoot up a school or something. So you got to look at people do so much things that they don't know they hurt somebody, and it might have really hurt the spirit, and that person creates a monster, But we don't know that until we start having a conversation with ourselves and tap into the inner self. So you have to tap into your inner self so you don't become them things. Because you can be a serial killer, you can be all of these things, so don't look down on nobody, because you never know your situation in which you can become. So I don't look down on nobody, man. I don't see nobody as ugly. I don't see nobody as fat. I don't see nobody as nothing. If I see a big person that got a lot of weight, I just see you as you just don't work out. Okay, if I see, let's say, a not attractive person, I just see it as you probably just, relax. You probably don't feel like dressing up. You probably don't feel like putting on makeup. You probably don't feel like getting a haircut. You probably don't feel like doing that. But, it's up to you what you're going to do, man. So once you see that, this realm of life, it changes. You start seeing stuff in the spiritual eye instead of these physical eyes. You start looking in the spiritual realm. And then you see everything as a beautiful creature. Just like a gorilla. He's big and how he look, but some people see him as a beautiful creature. Some people see a snake as a beautiful. Some people see a skunk that could stink, but as a beautiful creature. Some people see a crocodile as a beautiful creature. So you just got to see how you see the universe. You say, thanks for reminding me to drink water and for the wisdom. Hey, for real, bro. I be talking too much. Expiring and shit. I'm going to do some hard work. Appreciate it, big dog. God bless. Hey, I appreciate you, bro. That's what I'm saying, man. Man, that sun feel good today, too. And y'all can read y'all some spiritual books, too, to open up your chakras and your third eye and your energy realm and your inner you. It's different type of books you can read, But ask the universe, give me a book that I can have some understanding of the inner me or whatever, and it's gonna come to you. It might be somebody walk up to you or this, or you might be somewhere in a book right there, It's gonna be something to where it's gonna lead you on your spiritual journey. But asking, I want to tap into my spiritual journey, and I want to see what all I could be in this realm and what all I can create. And then as you keep searching for knowledge, it's gonna come. That's why God says search for wisdom. So as you search for the wisdom, it'll come to you. But if you're not searching, it's not gonna come to you. It's not just gonna drop in your lap because you're not searching for it. So if you're not knocking on the door, nobody ain't gonna answer. So you gotta knock on that door. You gotta knock on that spiritual door, and then everything gonna answer to you. But you gotta knock though. Yeah, you gotta knock. But that's my time, y'all. And that was a good talk to y'all. Now I'm about to go draw some pictures and take a shower.